Guys, please check your audio and video settings. Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. I hope everyone has gone through the storyboard, guys. I hope everyone has gone through the storyboard. Right, guys. Today we will see how to develop yesterday's application which is there in the storyboard. I hope everyone remember that. What are the inputs I am trying to give? Customer name, customer address, principal amount, rate of interest, time, and I should get simple interest amount as the result. At the same time, I want to save these details to database table as a record. In this process, I want to generate customer number dynamically with the support of sequence. I think already we created sequences and all this stuff now, boss. Come on. Okay, now listen. Basically you won't get connection to like this, boss. We have to create that connection manually. We have to create that connection manually. Today, let me first show how to create that connection. It takes bit of time, bit heavy software. Yeah, I'm deleting the connection, guys, so that I can show from scratch level. See, guys, create. You will get basically when you launch the SQL developer, you will get this screen. Create connection manually. Create connection manually. Yes, see, you will get it. What is the name of the connection? I'm taking connection 3. What is the username? System. What is the password? Manager. Array, to connect to Oracle, these are the usernames and password. Please switch off the videos. Right. Host, local host, port number 1521, service ID XC. Service ID XC. I don't want to give password again and again. Then you choose the save password. Then you choose the save password. So then click on test connection. Here you get the status. Success. Then you say connect. But before you say connect, let me take the screenshot. Say connect. Once connected, boss. Listener, you are getting listener related error. Chaitanya, go to services, try to start Oracle related services. Real-time DI base, mini project development. Mini project development. Yes, boss. Here, what is the story? To establish connection between SQL developer and SQL developer, SQL developer and Oracle database software. SQL developer and Oracle database software. Launch SQL developer. Okay, next, create connection manually and give these details. These details may change according to your system, boss. These are not fixed details. Especially username passwords. Especially username password may change according to your setup, what you have done during installation. Okay. Okay, first what you should do? First test, then connect, boss. First test, then connect. First test, then connect. That's it. So go to table section, right click new table. To create table, right click new table. Yes, already we created table by following the same procedure. I hope you remembered. Yes, okay. You want to create a sequence? You want to create a sequence, guys? Go to sequence section, right click a new sequence. Here you can create the sequence. Yesterday we have seen this procedure. Now listen. So go to table. Yesterday we created one table, guys. What is the table? Real-time DI customer. Observe, if I select here, it is appearing there with no data. No data. If I click on product, it is moving to product. No, sir. This customer table should be there permanently on the screen. Then you have to freeze the content. Okay, now you move to product. Product coming as a separate tab. Coming as a separate tab, but it will there forever. So it's a small provision pinning. Freezing the content is nothing but keeping the pin on the for the notice kept on the notice board, so that even though you move to other table, this will be there in the screen permanently. Got it now, boss? Right. Super. Real-time DA-based mini project development. This is what we are discussing, guys. Okay. So procedure to develop Maven project using Eclipse. Step number 1, make sure that come on, Maven is integrated with Eclipse IDE. Make sure that Maven is integrated with Eclipse IDE. Yes. Okay. In all latest versions, it is built in. I need not to arrange separately, boss. It's a built-in one. Okay, boss. Next, step number 2. Create Maven project. By choosing Maven hyphen archetype hyphen quick start as the archetype. What do you mean by archetype? Project template, guys. Project template. Okay, project template. That means some ready-made folders will come automatically. Yeah, always remember, for standalone applications, a quick start, guys. For web application, Maven archetype quick start. These are project templates. I hope everyone watched videos of Maven. Watched or not watched? For standalone applications. Yes. Okay, boss. Let me show that. File, new, Maven project. File, new, Maven project. If you switch on your video, I will remove you from the meeting. I'm very serious on that. Yeah, no need of installing Maven separately, guys. In all latest IDEs, it's a built-in one. Anything that you take 2019, 2020 of Eclipse, it's already there. You need not install separately, boss. Yeah, idea has become a bit slow, don't worry. File, new Maven project. I'll give the procedure. Say next. Here you have to type archetype. Project template. What project template you want to use? Quick start. Choose the latest version. Choose the latest version. Choose the latest version. Say next. Group ID. Generally company name, boss. Group ID, generally company name. Artifact ID, project name. Whatever project name you want to take it. It takes bit of time to habituate. Please focus. Because industry uses Maven only. Please watch videos whenever I ask to watch videos. Please. IOC Pros 10. Tell me, what is that? Real-time DI. Real-time DI. Real-time strategy DP. Real-time strategy DP. Yes. You want to take any default package? Yes, you can take com.nt. Okay. com.nt.test as the default package. Anything, boss. So Gradle is the group ID, artifact ID, project name. This is the information you have to keep, boss. Yeah, one package name, boss. But generally, every project needs a client application. That's why I have taken this project default package as com.nt.test. Anything you can take, but try to take that package that are going to be part of your project. Save finish. Save finish. Okay. Meanwhile, what we do is we'll go by the procedure now. What is this? File menu, Maven project. File menu, Maven project. Next, select our key type. Select our key type. Now, this is how we have to select the archetype, guys. Okay. After that, what? Please stop doing parallel practicals. If anyone is doing parallel practicals, you are going to lose the content. I will tell how. I'll show something. You also try to do same thing in your system. Error will come and your focus will be on the error and you will forget listening the class. So if anyone is doing parallel practical, stop doing it and focus here. Yes, boss. Now tell me, select archetype, provide these details, provide project details. Yes, group ID, generally company name, guys. Artifact ID, project name, guys. Okay, version, what is the version? And default package, any useful package that will be compulsory used in the application development. And this gives the project like this. Check it out. 10. This gives the project like this, guys. See, by default, it is giving what, guys? Java's 1.7. No, I want to work with the latest version. Yes, we can work with the latest version, not a problem. So heart of the Maven project is pom.xml, boss. Always remember. Okay. Always remember heart of the POM. This one is what? This one. Project object model, POM.xml. Don't say POM also. Better to say POM.xml. Step number 3. Change Java version to 14, 15, 16, your choice. Java version to 14, any latest. Any latest, or 11, because generally in the industry 8 or 11, boss. But your choice. Now you can take more other higher version also. Okay. using pom.xml, and update Maven project and perform Maven, okay, and perform Maven update and perform Maven update. Okay, guys, any version you can use, boss. You want to use Java 8, use it. But I'm going to use up to Java 11 features. So it's better to take minimum Java 11 while attending my classes, guys. Yes, pom.xml, guys. Here it is showing 1.7. Are you seeing it, guys? 1.7. No, I am changing to what? Compile source 14. 14. Yeah, first time it looks like process, guys. But once you habituate, you will enjoy benefits of Maven like anything. Then you have to say Maven update. Maven update. Right click on the project, guys. Yeah, Eclipse has become a bit slow, don't worry. Let me close all the windows of Google Chrome once. Yes. Maven. See what? Perform Maven update. Update project. Update project. Okay. See, guys, it is changed to Java 14 or not? Now it is changed to Java 14. I hope you realized that. Yes, boss. Okay. Slowly. Fine. Right click. Right click on project. Right click on project. Maven update project. Select project name and finish. Okay, boss. Finish. Right. And then go forward, finish. Yes, we change it to Java version. Next, I want to add jars to the project, guys. So in Maven, they are called dependencies. In Maven terminology, they are called dependencies. Okay, always remember one thing, guys. In Maven project plugin jar. Jar is nothing but dependency, boss. Jar, nothing but dependency, are identified with three details, boss. They are standard. They are identified with three details. Number one, artifact. Number one, group ID. Group ID. Yeah. Company name, boss. In case of project, which company is developing that project? In case of plugin, who has given that plugin? In case of jar, which has given that jar file? Okay, next one, artifact ID. Artifact. Yeah, see, guys, in case of project name. In case of plugin name. In case of jar file name. Jar file name. So project or version, same thing. Project or jar or plugin version. Guys, these are the three details. Okay, for jar file are so many jars are there in this world. That to Java means full of jars. How I will get these three details about every jar file? Actually, we have Maven central repository. From there, we can get it. But that's why we have a third party. What is? We have a third party website called mvnrepository.com. What is that website, guys? mvnrepository.com. From there, we can collect and we can paste in what? pom.xml file. And the good news, if you add main jar file information, automatically dependent jars will come. You need not to add dependent jars separately. Other day, we have added main and dependent jars on our own, but now not required. Now not required. With a little bit of maturity, with a little bit of practice, if you can realize what is main jar file, and automatically dependent jars will come, boss. Okay, automatically dependent jars will come. So add dependencies info, dependencies info in pom.xml file. Add dependencies info in pom.xml file. Tell me, guys, everyone getting my point? In pom.xml file, by collecting from mvnrepository.com. By collecting from mvnrepository.com. Yes, everyone please observe. Google Chrome is taking time to launch. If Google Chrome says I am near. No browser is opening. Yes, guys. If possible, you create a bookmark like this, boss. Yeah, if you have a less RAM, don't install SQL developer. Work with SQL prompt. Yes, this is the screen, guys. Here you have to type Spring context support. It's there in the history. This is one main jar file, guys. You will get all the dependent jars related to Spring core module. Spring context. Take the latest version. Which version? 5.3.6 version. Okay, already Maven tab is on. Just collect it. If you select it automatically, it will be copied, boss. No need of saying right click copy. Already in dependency section, JUnit related some jar is there. Forget about that. Say paste. Or if you keep that one also, not a issue. If you keep JUnit dependency also, not a issue. You save it. The moment you save it, it will start downloading both main and dependent jars. Okay, it will get. But one more thing, I want to work with the driver manager data source that is there in another jar file, that is Spring JDBC jar. So similarly, again go to what? Spring JDBC. Spring JDBC. Again, try to take the same version 5.3.6. Select it. Selected. Again paste. Pasted. Observe in Maven dependencies section, you can see the jars. You can see the jar. See, Spring JDBC is the main and transaction is the dependent that come automatically. Spring context support is the main, remaining all dependent. So this time no common hyphen logging is required. Why? Spring JCL itself acting as a logging jar file. Spring JCL itself acting as a logging jar file. Understanding my statement? Now tell me, Maven is easier. Manual process of adding jar file is easier. Manual process of adding jar file is easier. Check it out. Group ID, company name, org.spring. Who has given this jar? org.spring framework. Jar file name and version. Takes time to habituate. 1-2 projects. It's a matter of 1-2 projects. That's it. Once you habituate, you will enjoy like anything. This is my dependency section, guys. I'm pasting as it is. Okay, boss. Satish, it is a dependent jar file to context support. That's why it came. Satish, rather asking questions, start listening class first. I already said if you add main jar file, dependent jars will come. Did I give that statement or not? Oh, I think I have to add one more jar related to Oracle. Yes, because we are talking to Oracle database now, boss. We need to add Oracle related jar file or not? Okay, fine. Listen, OJDBC 8. OJDBC 8 jar we have to add, boss. Second one is doing well. First one also working. Second one I tested. Okay. See, this is the one. Second one. Say paste. Yeah, slowly it will appear there. Check it out. OJDBC 8, some dependents also coming. You don't worry about it. But we are getting the things or not? Yes, boss. Right. This is the dependency section, boss. Okay. Copy, paste. Okay. Sir, if you are using Oracle 11G also, OJDBC 8 is okay. OJDBC 8 is okay. Anil, OJDBC 8 is for JDBC driver software and Spring JDBC to work with the driver manager data source. So now don't ask me what is JDBC driver, please. It's a bridge between Java application and database software. Okay, guys. This is for Spring core jars. Okay. Spring core jars. Yeah, Java in combination with MS SQL Server is a bad combination, boss. Generally, Java projects deals with what? Oracle and MySQL. If possible, try to work with Oracle and MySQL a lot. In worst case, PostgreSQL. But SQL Server generally won't be used in combination of Java projects. Very rare combination. Okay, so try to move to Oracle. My suggestion is what? Okay. Spring JDBC. For Spring JDBC to work with driver manager data source. To work with driver manager data source. Okay, boss. to work with this one. For what, guys? Arakill thin driver. OJDBC 8.jar. OJDBC 8.jar. Got it? Yes. If we add main dependency info, are you understanding my point there? Kruti, if you want to work with Arakill, you must install Arakill in your system now, boss. Without installing Arakill, how you communicate with Arakill? You must have Arakill in your computer. Come on, guys. Show some maturity. If you add main dependency, that means main jar file. Main jar file to Maven project. And then it automatically downloads. It's a dependent jar files. It's a dependent jar file. You need not to get them separately, boss. They will be taken care out of. See, it looks like a lot of XML, but I am not typing XML. I have to copy paste XML. First, respect that. And this is the location. If you type this location in the internet, you will get this jars also. And they are giving as a comment for your reference purpose. You will get the dependents also. So for your reference, I'll just take the screenshot and I will give to you people. I'll just take the screenshot, I will give to you people. Whatever main jars are there, I will highlight them. Spring context support is the main jar file I have added. Spring JDBC is another main jar file I have added. OJDBC8 is another main jar file I have added. Remaining all are dependent jars, guys. Remaining all are dependent jars. Okay, fine. So now onwards, you need not to worry about what is dependent, So you just know, try to know how to get main jar file info and adding to pom.xml. That is sufficient. Right, boss. Now listen. Okay, some default test packages with the test code has come. Remove them. Why, sir? Array JUnit jar I removed, na? That's why it is worried and giving error. Once you remove that error, gone. If you continue JUnit jar, okay, then this error also will not come. Definitely this error will not come. No doubt in that. Yes, boss. Okay, boss. Now let's go further. See, I said na com.nt.test should be default package. So that package is coming or not there. Now listen. src/main/java. Okay, actually src main java. Here I should create, but it's a shortcut to access this location. It's a shortcut to access this location. Similarly, src/test/java. src/test/java. It is a shortcut to access this one. Now listen, who is responsible to do unit testing? Programmer. Unit testing will be done by using which tool? JUnit tool. Okay, unit testing related coding will be there in src/test/java folder, and main code will be there in what? src main java folder. So this in this folder main code, in this folder unit testing code. Is that clear, guys? Here main code, here unit testing code, guys. Step number 5. Yeah. Observe directory structure. observe directory structure, observe directory structure, and find out the purpose of the folders. Observe directory structure, find out the purpose of the folders. src/main/java to place, okay, main source code and its packages. src/test.java to place unit testing code. Which code, guys? Simply to place unit testing code. This is simply to place unit testing code. Why they have given shortcut? Hare for easy access, ra babu. See, every day opening src main Java bit confusing. That's why they have given shortcut. Shortcuts are given for what purpose? To make your life simple. Why Control C is given? Why you are not doing with right click copy? To make your life easy. Shortcuts are to make the process easy, boss. Right. Some default files are there, leave it. Fine, boss. Now I'm going to add packages. Yeah, in real time, all BOs will be kept in BO package, guys. com.nt.bo. All DTOs will be kept in DTO package. All VOs will be kept in VO package. Yes. All DAOs will be kept in DAO package. It's a mini project, takes time. I hope you are focusing every day parallelly. If I don't teach this, you never understand what is the use of Spring in real time. com.nt.service. It looks great when I am doing things in front of you, but you take them into your control and face the problem, solve the problem, then you become strong in the subject. Then you become strong in the subject. You have to do practicals. So see, guys, all things are over. All BOs, all DTOs, all VOs. Here DAO story, here service class code, and controller classes code. That's it. Here is my controller classes code. Here are my event dependencies. Okay, boss. Step number 6. Create Java packages in src/main/java folder. Oh, configuration is missing. As shown below. As shown below. And develop the application. Develop the application source code. Develop the application source code. Yes, let me add one more package, guys. Package. Right. com.nt.cfgs. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Now let me give this directory structure, guys. Yeah, this is step number 6, guys. Next, step number 7. Develop the code. Okay, I'm assuming the code is developed. Run the application. Run the application. Yes. Go to main class. Go to main class. Where main method is there. Where main method is placed. Main place. Right. And run the application. Like any other Eclipse application, boss. Run the application. How to run the application, boss? Using control F11, CTRL plus F11. Or tell me, right click, run as Java application. You can use any one of these two things, boss. Your choice. Okay. Yes. Shall I go for it now? So always start developing things with helper classes. Because in the designing of DAO class method, we need BO. Without developing BO class, if you do it, it's not going to work out, right? That's why. New, where is this class? Customer BO. Customer BO. So it's better to take property names matching with what? It's better to take property name matching with the column names, boss. So that you won't be having any confusion. Cust ID, cust name, cust address, PAMT, time, rate, interest. Listen carefully. Cust ID we are going to generate dynamically through sequence. I hope you remember that. So I need not to take cust ID. Okay, as of now. Private int. Private int. Instead of working with the simple data types, it's recommended to work with wrapper data types. Guys, are you listening? Okay, actually int cust ID I have to take. But what's the problem? If no value is given, this cust ID holds what, guys? If no value is given, this cust ID holds what? 0. But if I take integer wrapper class, guys, it holds null. It holds null. Null sounds better rather 0 because 0 is also having value. Null no value, but 0 is having value. Understanding my point? So that's why in the industry, instead of taking simple type, they prefer working with what? They prefer dealing with what, guys? Wrapper types. Wrapper types. Are you listening my statement? Okay, boss. Int is cust ID. Actually, if you don't take cust ID, also not a problem. Why, sir? Array, anyhow, it is coming dynamically through sequence now, boss. So taking optional. Private string, cust name. Private string, cust address. Private string, sorry, not string. Okay, there I have taken float. Here I will prefer taking wrapper float. PAMT. Okay, time. Next one, rate. Private float, time. Private float, interest. Private float, interest. Yes. These are called bean properties, guys. Bean properties. Okay, guys. Bean property. Yeah, there is a shortcut key to get the getter setter methods, boss. You need not to generate getter setter method separately. Alt plus shift plus yes and R. Select all. Where you want to get? Yes, I want to get after interest. Interest amount, guys. What I have taken here. I think I have taken interest amount. Okay, no problem. We'll do one more time. Interest amount. Interest amount. Say generate. Oh, we have to select all and we have to do it, boss. Select all the properties, guys. Alt plus shift plus yes or select all after interest amount. Yes, setters and getters. Yeah, what is the shortcut key, guys? Alt plus shift plus yes comma or then select all. Yes. On safe side, actually, two string method is not required for my benefit, for my satisfaction, where I want to display the object data once in a while. For my satisfaction, I want to have a two string method, boss. Two string method. For that also shortcut is there. Alt plus shift plus yes comma yes. Yes comma yes. Alt plus shift plus yes comma yes. Yes. See guys, two string method has come here or not? Cut it, paste it. Yes. Here we are having two string method, boss. Here we are having two string method. Customer BO.java. Cool. Yes, we are ready with this stuff, guys. Now, same thing I have to do for DTO also, boss. Class customer DTO. It's better to implement what? Serializable interface. What interface, guys? Serializable interface. Okay. BO need not to implement serializable, but DTO should implement serializable. Clear, boss? Now tell me, right now I'm taking this DTO to carry inputs, guys. Okay, what inputs are coming, boss? Customer name, customer address, PAMT, rate, time. Not the interest amount, not the customer ID. Anyhow, customer ID will be generated dynamically. Interest will be calculated in the service class. It is going to carry inputs to the service class. So that's why there is no need of taking what? Uh, interest amount property here. Okay. Yes. Take up to this, guys. Say paste. Take up to this, say paste. And the same shortcut key we can use. Setter getter method for same shortcut key you can use. Sir, why DTO should implement serializable? Or if at all in future, if you want to send over the network from one project to another project, we will send data in the form of DTO only. Okay. Yes. Right now, not required because our project is not sending data over the network. Is that clear? But in future, if you want to send anything to the anything from this project over the network, it will be in the form of DTO only. That's why we generally keep DTO ready for that by implementing serializable. So optional but recommended. Optional but recommended. Is that clear? Select all, guys, after this. Dishankaras, Dishankaras, DTO is there to represent inputs. Inputs. I think everyone forgotten our boss. Again, coming back to old story. Client application. controller, service class, DAO, talking to database software. Okay, talking to database software. Here what guys? VO. Here DTO. Here BO. Now everyone tell me where I am calculating interest amount guys? Service class. So service class. So why I should keep interest amount in DTO? DTO and VO are representing inputs guys. As part of input, interest amount is there. Please boss, you should not forget to use your common sense. Interest amount is my output here. How can I keep as part of input? So VO and DTO here representing inputs guys. In the inputs, interest amount is there, not there. So why should I take that? Next, number 2. Sir, in this project, there is no network at all because all are there in the same application. All are there in the same computer. In fact, same project. Then why are you making DTO implementing serializable? Okay, boss. Right. In this example, it's optional. Optional because all are there in the same project. Okay. No network at all. I hope you are understanding. Sanjay, today I developed DTO na VO na boss. What's happening, guys? People are losing your focus or time passing in the chat box. Sanjay, right now I developed a DT1, a V1. Please respond in the chat box. Where is your brain and concentration? What I developed is V1 or DT1? DTO. Then why are you talking about VO now? Dirty fellow. Okay, now listen. It's a good habit to implement a serializable interface on DTO. Why, sir? Right now, no need. But in future, if you want to send any data from this project to another project, it will be in the form of DTO only. So, and that other project may be there in a different machine. In a different mission. Understanding my point? Okay, for that reason, I am implementing serializable. As on today, current situation, no need of implementing serializable. Is that clear, boss? But it's a good practice to implement serializable by keeping future needs in mind, future requirements in mind. Okay, we are ready with the DTO also, boss. Nice, boss. Next one is what? VO, boss. New class. Customer VO. Tell me, guys, VO maintains all its properties as string properties. Everyone remember that point? Yes. Here is my string. Here is my string. Just recollect. Form page gives everything as a string, right? HTML form sent data, everything as string. So that is the reference I have taken. Okay, and VO represents inputs what that are received as it is. Later we will convert into other forms before sending into service class. So that is nothing but DTO. DTO will take care of what? Converted inputs. Yes. Setters and getters. Yes. Alt plus Shift plus S comma R. Select all, guys. Yes, boss. Two-string method. Okay, guys. Yes, we are ready with this. Now helper classes are ready, boss. Now focus. I'm going to have DAO. I hope everyone comfortable so far, guys. Everyone comfortable so far? Please type yes in the chat box so that I can go to next discussion. First mini project. First mini project. Generally, people learns this mini project after going to Spring Boot MVC. Till that time, no one dares to teach, no one dares to learn mini projects. But by that time, we will be completing 4 or 5 mini projects. By that time, we will be completing 4 or 5 mini projects. Why are you doing this, sir? I don't want to teach Spring Basic, Spring Boot, okay, with POCs. With POCs, I want to give everything in real-time orientation, project orientation, so that you can talk. Where did you use your Spring Basics concepts, Spring Boot concepts in real-time projects? That's what I'm saying. If you attend my classes regularly, sincerely, if you observe these mini projects nicely, there is no need of separately joining for real-time project batch also. Those many mini projects, those many angles we are going to discuss. Please notice that. Fine, boss. Shall we go for it now? Yeah. Interface. Practice. I'll give some targets. I'll give some assignments to complete mini project with other use cases. You please complete. Your confidence will boost up like anything. It looks like you are writing so many lines of codes, but you have to do. Because if you want to learn Spring in project orientation, if you want to learn Spring in real-time orientation, from your side also bit extra hard work is required, boss. But you will enjoy. But once you do this mini project on your own, your confidence will boost up like anything. Your maturity level increase like anything. So that's why focus now and try to complete it. And I have seen uh, I have seen one, two people completed project and submitted project based on the storyboard. Hats off to them. So you are going to do very, very well in coming days. So no problem. Those who have not attempted, no problem. I will complete it and I will give other use cases as what? Assignments. Please attempt to complete. Failure comes. Success, failure, secondary. But you have attempted or not, that matters. Because without assessment, no learning is learning, boss. You have to assess yourself. But I cannot conduct exam every day. That's why I will give assignments based on the completion of the task and assignment. You can assess yourself. Right. Customer DAO. Customer DAO. Tell me here. Public int. Public int insert. Tell me how the inputs are going to come, guys. How the inputs are going to come. BO. Okay. Customer BO. Throws exception. Throws exception. But it's a good practice to have I word before interface name. So customer BO. Control plus shift plus this declaration of the method. Take it now, boss. Right. Next. New class. Customer DAO IMPL interface. iCustomer DAO. Save OK, save finish. Tell me, boss, according to our other day's discussion, what happened? To the DAO, I have to inject data source object or not? To the DAO, I have to inject data source object. Data source. I hope you remember that point. Yes. To the DAO, I have to insert data source object. Yeah. Tell me, data source injected into DAO is mandatory or optional? Mandatory. Mandatory means setter injection or constructor injection? Setter injection. Setter injection or constructor? Constructor injection. Tell me. While taking properties, for dependency injection, we will take them as of type, concrete type or interface type. We'll take off what type? Concrete type or interface type? Definitely we'll try to take interface type. Private data source. Private data source DS. Control plus shift plus this. Next, I want to have a constructor. Constructor shortcut is also there, guys. Alt plus shift plus O. Yes, comma O. This will give constructor, guys. Alt plus shift plus yes, comma O. Yes, boss. Systrace. Don't worry. In future, I'll introduce Lambda API to get these constructor, setter getter methods dynamically. One more way of getting is there. What is what? Lambda API. I'll introduce in future. One param constructor. Yes, boss. We are ready, boss. Now here. What is this? Right, boss. Tell me here. I have to write JDBC code. First of all, let me go for try. In this try, get pooled JDBC connection. I hope, can I assume everyone knows JDBC? Can I assume everyone knows JDBC? In this project, I will write try catch finally. Next project or next time when JDBC comes, I will write what? Try with resource, so that both will be covered. Next. Okay, now I'm writing plain JDBC code. In future, I'm going to write Spring JDBC code, Spring Data JPA code also. Okay, we have different environments to develop the persistence logic. Get pooled connection object. So before I launch Spring Data JPA, make sure that you are having good knowledge of Hibernate. Because while learning Spring Data JPA, we are going to use a lot of Hibernate concepts, guys. Lot of Hibernate concepts. Don't neglect it. Okay, how I will revise how much I can revise, but definitely Hibernate is a 60 to 70 days course, guys. It's practically impossible to introduce everything here. So that will be the base knowledge. It takes time. You have a time, but parallelly, please work out that also. Tell me here, connection con is equal to. Okay, I have to close all of them in the finally block. So I have to close all of them in finally block means I have to take these things before try block, boss. You know that. Java.sql dot this. Con is equal to ds dot get connection. Okay, next. Create prepared statement object having Precompiled SQL query. Prepared statement object represent precompiled SQL query. Understanding my point? Yes. Precompiled SQL query, boss. Yes. Yeah. Tell me in DAO, we will write all the queries at the top of the class or not? Yes, definitely. Private static final string. Private static final string. Here is what? Uppercase. We will try to take them in uppercase letters. Tell me. Real time di underscore customer underscore insert underscore query. Array, why are you taking uppercase letters? Array, to tell that they are constants. See, in math class also, E variable will be in uppercase letters. Generally, constants will be taken uppercase. Constant means are what? The variables that are final, static final, they are called constants, guys. So that means they will be having fixed values. So now the question that comes is, why should I take query in as what? Private, in private variable, so that to hide its visibility outside of the class. Static. Why, sir? People can use the query without creating object. Why final? People cannot think about changing the query in the middle of the DAO class. I hope you are convinced, boss. Why private? To restrict the visibility. Why static? So that people can use this variable inside the method without object. Why final? To make people not to modify the query in the middle of the methods. So that means everyone, whenever they want modify query, they should come to this variable only. So there is no provision to modify the query in the rest of the class, in the rest of the DAO class. Let's insert into, come on guys, real time di. Insert into real time di underscore customer. Real time di underscore customer. Values. Values. Okay. Are you actually total how many columns, guys? Total how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns are there. Okay. I'm going to take 7 question marks. But first question mark I'm going to replace with sequence, because customer ID should be generated dynamically now, boss. Customer ID should be generated dynamically. I hope you are understanding my statement, boss. Customer ID should be generated dynamically. So where is my sequence name? Cust ID underscore sequence. Yesterday we created one sequence. Everyone remember that? Sequences, guys. Cust ID underscore sequence. There is a sequence, right? Okay. So now listen. Cust ID underscore sequence dot next val. Sequence dot next val. See, sequence generated next value will become first parameter. That means first column value, and remaining 6 column values I am going to set dynamically. I'm going to set dynamically. The people who know JDBC, do you think it's a great line, guys? The people who know JDBC, do you really think it's a great line? Are you comfortable, boss? No problem. If you don't know JDBC, some query, boss. Some query to insert the record into the table. That's it. Fine. So again and again, JDBC is not required. Whenever I'm talking about serious mini projects development, there only little JDBC knowledge is required. If you don't know JDBC, parallelly learning, just take light. See the overall totalities. See the totality, please. Okay, don't panic. The day you get JDBC knowledge, you will understand it. Now I have to create prepared statement object. Sir, why are you taking queries at the top of the class? Array, so 100 methods are there dealing with 100 persistence operation. In every method in every method definition, inside the method definition, I have kept the query boss. Tomorrow I want to modify the query. So going to each method, searching where query is there and modifying is very difficult. So if all are there at the top of the class, it becomes easy for identify and modify or not. Sir, then why are you taking queries, SQL query in uppercase letters? Okay, in most of the database software, 99.99% database software, SQL queries are not case sensitive. So I can write in lowercase, uppercase, or mixed case also. Understanding my point. But why are you taking in uppercase, sir? Array, Java code is in mixed case. If I write queries in uppercase, they will be differentiated from Java code or not. I never ask to mug up anything. I will ask to analyze. Analyze. See now, boss, do you think this line and this line looking like a Java statement, or we can identify it as SQL query because they are there in uppercase letter? Suppose I have written in mixed case or lower case, so they also look like another Java statement or not? Come on. Array, why we should do all these things are without doing also output comes now. Array, these are called coding standards, boss. If you don't follow coding standard, your TLPL doubts your experiences. Doubts your experience. You have to follow coding standard. In real time, output is important, task completion is important. Along with that, okay, along with that, coding standards also matters. Coding standards also matter. So let me share one practical experience here. Okay, one boy joined in the software company. Okay, guys. One boy joined in the software company by showing gap as experience. Task has come through mail. He called that friend, this friend. Somehow he completed the task and submitted the task. Everyone. Somehow he completed the task and submitted the task. Come on. Now tell me now. Okay, TL called him one day after 1-2 days. Did you commit this code to the repository? Yes. Did you do on your own? Yes. Okay. Task completed. Yes. Tested the code. Yes. Okay. Then he asked, what is your previous company name? This fellow said some XYZ technologies. Okay. And TL smiled satirically. Okay. Sarcasm, sarcasm. Okay. TL smiled satirically. He said, go to your cabin. I will call you later. Go to your cabin. We call you later. Next, after 15 minutes, senior colleague came and said, so these are our company coding standards. Please follow. Please follow. Okay, this fellow thought that as a regular formality, this senior has come and given coding standards. But still, this guy is thinking about why TL laughed by listening my previous company name. Okay. So after 1 month, 1-2 colleagues will definitely become free. Okay. So one day this fellow asked, Are by listening my previous company name, TL laughed at me, that too satirically. What would be the reason? Are nothing ra babu. The colleague started saying, nothing ra babu. He realized you have shown gap as experience. Okay. And he also realized you are struggling little bit in the initial days of career. So in his mind, he started thinking that he is also like me. That's why he laughed. He is also like me. That means what? Even TL also came to company by showing gap as experience. 70% of industry comes to working people are what? Joining in the company by showing one or other gap as experience. So showing gap as experience is not a crime, but getting into company without having proper knowledge, without knowing processes and standards, without knowing tools is a crime. It's like attempting suicide kind of thing. So that's why please learn everything, then get into industry by showing gap as experience. Okay. Right. Fine, boss. Shall we get into the discussions, boss? No, it's not recommended to write queries in a separate files, boss, because there should be where code is there, there only query should be there. I never encourage writing in a separate files. I want you people to take there only at the top of the class. Yes, boss. Now tell me here, prepared statement PS is equal to null. Prepared statement PS is equal to null. Tell me. Con dot prepare statement of I have to pass the query. Right, boss. Next, set query param values. Query param values. PS dot set string 1 comma. Array first question mark 1 only is representing customer name. BO dot get cust name. BO dot set cust name. Next. PS dot set string 2 comma. Come on. BO dot cust address. Cust address. BO dot get PAMT. Yeah, I think it's better to have okay 4 get rate 5 get time. Set query parameter values. Tell me guys, execute the query into count is equal to ps dot execute update. PS dot execute update. Come on. I think anything is missing, guys. Interest amount is missing. I know that. Set to float 6 comma BO dot get interest amount. Yes. Int count is equal to what is that, guys? Int count is equal to yes. I will take count at the top, boss. Int count is equal to 0. Then write the catch block, boss. End of the try catch block. This is to handle known exceptions. Yes, C dot print stack trace, display the details, but rethrow the same exception. Rethrow the same exception. Rethrowing of same exception. Come on. Okay, boss. Next, catch to handle unknown exceptions, guys. To handle unknown exceptions. E dot print stack trace. Rethrow the same exception. Throw E. Next. Finally, once everything is over, it's better to take what? Better to close the connections now, boss. Better to close the JDBC objects. Close JDBC object. Are close method also throws exception, ra babu. So that's why inside the finally again you have to write try catch. Array, all these things you might have studied. PS dot close. Then what? Catch. SQL exception SC. SC dot print stack trace. Cool, guys. Copy this. Copy this. Come on. Con not equal to null. Con dot close. Yes, if you want, you can rethrow from here also. Let me try this. Throw SC here also. Throw SC. Yeah, this is the end of the finally block, guys. And whatever count has come, you return the count. Perfect. Those are having JDBC knowledge. I think anything great here, boss. Anything great here, boss? Okay. Sandeep Kumar, don't mug up the code. When result set is not there, how can I close? A waste fellow. Okay. Why you get scoldings from me? Tell me. Is there any result set object? That means you mugged up JDBC. You never try to learn. It's a insert query. Why result set will be there, Ra Babu? Result set will be there only for select queries. We all know that, right? Come on, guys. Easy or not easy? Now I want to ask one question. Simple question. Okay, let us feel this code is there in a web application, website. Hmm. Um, 1 lakh requests are coming simultaneously. Or 1,000 requests are coming simultaneously. It's all requests wants to talk to database software to insert the record. Tell me, it's better to make all 1,000 requests using single connection object or 1,000 connection objects? It's better to make all 1,000 requests using single connection object or 1,000 connection objects. I want you people to respond. Right or wrong, that does not matter. I want your opinion. Yes, 1K connection is the right answer. Single connection object is the wrong answer. Okay, let me talk about what is the side effect of taking single connection, boss. Right. 1,000 requests are there. Come on, listen, everyone, listen. 1,000 requests are there using single connection talking to database software. Forget about all 1,000, just take 3 requests. All first 3 requests are coming simultaneously. Request 1, connection 1 doing insert operation. Before it is committing the work, executing the insert query. Come on, guys. Insert query executed but not committed. Let us assume like that. Request to connection 1 update operation. Before committing the update query results, request 3 came simultaneously. Request 3 again connection 1. Request 3 again connection 1. Are you listening my statement, boss? Request 3 again connection 1. Okay. Somehow this fellow called con.rollback. Connection 1 first insert query executed, not committed. Connection 2 update query executed, not committed. Using same connection, third request has done con.rollback. I mean to say connection 1.rollback. Now tell me, boss, insert and update query results will be committed or will be rolled back? Will be rolled back. This is the drawback of making all requests using same connection or not. I hope you are understanding my statement, boss. It's a pure drawback of making all requests using same connection. Now let us take the another case. Request 1, connection 1, insert operation. Before committing the insert query execution result, second request came. Request 2, connection 2, come on guys. Update query. Before committing the results of update query, third request came. Request 3, connection 3, connection 3 dot rollback. Now when I say connection 3 dot rollback, does it going to roll back connection 1 query results, connection 2 query results, boss? Connection 1 query results, connection 2 query results, boss? No. So that's why it is always recommended to take what? Separate JDBC connection for every request related persistence operation. And I have done exactly that. Whenever this method is executed, separate connection from the connection pool. 10 times this method executed, 10 connections. 20 times this method is executed, 20 connections. So this is the right code. Taking connection in the constructor and using for multiple times is a wrong thought, bad thought. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Okay, I'll take one real life example to understand this in a better manner. 3 people are using same kitchen. One person boiling the water, one person boiling the rice. Third person came, switched off the gas stove and locked the room and went away. Switched off the gas stove and locked the room and went away. Now tell me, is it going to affect or not? Does it going to affect or not? Definitely it is going to affect. No second thought in that. Okay, boss. So that's why what is my suggestion? It is always recommended. Always recommended to take separate JDBC connection object. Okay. For each persistence operation. For each persistence operation. Especially in multi-threaded environment. Okay, especially in what? Multi-threaded environment. I think everyone thoroughly enjoyed today's discussion, boss. Come on. I hope you learned something great today. Yes, tomorrow I'll wind up the project, no doubt in that. Okay. Come on, come on. Practice is required. Practice is definitely required. Yeah, still I have to do some configurations in XML file, then service class, then controller, then client application. We are going smoothly. Am I forcing you to feel heavy? Yeah, looks bit heavy, but this is the right approach of learning the subject. Learn some concepts, use them in project angle. Again, learn some concepts, use them in what? Project angle. So that your concept will be clear and application development and project scenarios will be clear. Suppose if I don't give this layered application, boss, you will think that, dependency injection is there for injecting DTDC to Flipkart. But that is not the story. In real time, people won't use like that. Okay, boss. Satish, Miven workshop will be conducted, but I cannot wait until I launch Miven as a workshop. That's why I asked you to watch videos. Please watch videos in order to utilize Miven. One day workshop will happen. That time you can come and attend. But I cannot wait till that particular time. In the rotation, it takes time. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time. Amit Kumar, refer your JDBC classes once. You will know what is prepared statement, what is pre-compiled query. Pavitra, if all requests are using same connection, then your problem will be there. Right. Lakshmi L, you have to open the build path of the project by going to order and export. You have to select 2 checkboxes. Then problem will be solved. Yes. Abhishek Singh, please watch Maven videos. If you watch videos, there is no need of workshop. Kharpude, with this knowledge, you can attend entry of 3-4 years, not 1.5 years. Yes. Poonam, data source object takes those driver details and creates the connection object. Creates the connection pool having connection objects. Kishore Power, 4 p.m. already new advanced Java batch started. Nitin Paul, I shared the link in the group. Go and register ID on that. Ankar, SAP drivers will be there. You have to use SAP drivers. Suryanarayana. Suryanarayana. Very soon JDBC will start in 4 p.m. batch. Don't worry. Hibernate batch. May 1st week 9 a.m. May 1st week 9 a.m. Vamsi Krishna. Once React or Angular batch started, I'll introduce. I'll announce in the classroom. Don't worry. Or if you are still looking for that, put one message to admin. Admin will get some information. Will get more. If he get more demand, he will start immediately. Right. Thank you guys. Have a nice time.